I know, like, I shouldn't even be able to show my face of how long I have been gone. But let me clear my name, please. Let me explain. See, what had happened was, I think my last video may have been in August or early September, I'm not sure. But what happened was, in September I had a really busy month. I was working with Mac, I had clients, work, blah 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 blah. So I had every intention come October to start doing my videos again, and you know, so rewind. Before all of that, I don't know if you guys had noticed in some of my videos, people were commenting that my face was looking slimmer. I don't know how it looks today, girl, but that's another. My face was looking slimmer, and they were like, oh my god, you know what I was doing. And it wasn't a secret. Most people who knew me, they knew. I was working out, eating healthy, going to the gym at least 5 days a week, and I had lost from May to September, I'll say the end of September, about September, I guess September 30th, I had lost 41 pounds. So it was something that I was really into doing, and I felt so accomplished and so proud of myself, and I was, you know, really good. I was doing good. Then come October, it's like my weight loss kind of slowed down. And I don't know if you ever been like on a journey where you're kind of like, okay, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. This has been working for me this far. What's going on? Blase, 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 blah. So what ended up happening was my feet and my legs started swelling like in October, and they really started to scare me. And that's not something that normally happens with me, especially since I have been working out. And it happened to me like before when I was really seriously overweight, but it wasn't happening while I was working out, so I got scared. October 20th, I went to the hospital. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a circulation issue. I need to figure this out. So I went to the hospital, and they were asking me questions, and I was answering them, and then the lady was like, well, you may be pregnant. I'm like, girl, bye. You don't know my life. Clearly I'm not. Let's get this test over with. Because I had mentioned that my breasts were tender, but it always happened like, you know, that time of the month. So I'm laying in the bed, my husband's there with me, and we're just like, okay, waiting for him to come. So they wanted a urine sample. So I'm like, okay, cool. I gave him a urine sample, and she was like, I'm going to do a pregnancy test. So I'm like, okay. Ain't nothing gonna happen. I haven't been pregnant this far. Me and my husband been together for 8 years, married for a year. So yeah, bruh. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So the lady takes the test, and she puts the I guess the urine sample on the test, and she was like, whoa. I was like, you know, Jesus, these people finna try to tell me I'm pregnant. I ain't here for that. I'm not trying to hear it, such and such, such. So she actually did 2 more tests. And then they were taking blood out of my arm. So she came by me, and she whispered in my ear. She was like, your urine test came back that you're pregnant. Well. So I'm sitting there like, girl, I need you to do another one, because that ain't me. It's not that I didn't want a child. It's just that that's not something that I automatically just assumed. When me and my husband got married, we're gonna be married for at least 2 or 3 years before we start having kids. Then I started like losing weight, and I'm like, Jesus, we need to go ahead and push that back, because I said 27. That's when I would start having kids, and I was like, no, Jesus, we need to push that back to 29 or 30. So my husband had mentioned one time, he's like, I don't want to be 30 having our first child. I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to do it. So when she told me, it was kind of like surreal, and I'm just like, I had this big grin on my face. I'm like, I knew these people was gonna try to tell me this. They're always trying to find something wrong so they don't have to do more, you know. So I told him, he was like, stop lying. I'm like, this is what the lady just told me. I wouldn't lie about it. So we went to after that, you know, the initial shock. I started calling people. I'm happy, but it's a shock. So I started calling my family, my friends, and I'm like, you know, I'm pregnant. And they're like, oh my God. Everybody's response was, it's about time, pound pause. Y'all don't know our life. Don't do us. So anyway, I went to the hospital. Well, I went to the doctor, and I was a month pregnant. I had no idea. I was still working out and everything, so I didn't know. So now I think I'm going into my, girl, I don't know, these weeks don't do me. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Last time I went to the doctor, I was 17 weeks. That's going on 5 months. And I know it was like maybe a month ago, so I guess I'm 6 months. I'm not exactly sure, because when I went to the doctor the first time, they told me I was 6 weeks based on my last missed cycle. So when I actually had the first ultrasound done, the baby was only measuring up to like, by the time I had my first ultrasound, the baby should have been at that time 8 weeks. And so the baby was measuring up at like 7 weeks, and I was supposed to be 9 weeks, so it's off. So when people ask me, I don't, it's not that I'm trying to be funny, I'm not trying to be rude, I don't really know. Like, this is my first time, so I just go by what they say. I have a due date of June 23rd. So I was okay the first month, and then I started to really get depressed. It wasn't a depression of like, oh my god, it was a depression like, I have never been the maternal person. Like, never, when I was a kid, I didn't like watching people kids. I didn't like being around people kids. I had to basically raise my brother and sister, and that was enough for me. I never was that type of person or girl to run to somebody's baby and want to hold on to her. So I'm like, I don't know, Lord, guide me, because I don't know how maternal I am. I started really freaking out, and I don't know if it's like a term or something, but I guess it would be like prepartum, before I actually had the baby. I was going through it. So then everybody was like, well, you are worrying about it, so that's a part of being maternal. I'm like, okay. So now it's like, I'm happy, I'm going with the flow. And after I really basically picked myself back up, like, okay, look, girl, this is what's going on, deal with it, and he's not gonna put nothing more on you than you bear. I start getting sick. Everything I touched, everything I did, anything. Hold on, girl, this is my husband. Hey, baby, I'm doing a video, I'm gonna call you right back. Alright. Sorry for the interruption. Everything I touched, anything I wasn't holding food down. It was from right to my mouth to the toilet. And it was starting to scare me, because I had started losing more weight. And I'm like, I don't know if that's normal. So the doctor was like, look, if you don't start getting some fluids in you or what have you, because nothing was staying down. They were like, we're going to have to put you in the hospital, because you're not getting any food and the baby needs to eat. And I'm like, okay. So he started prescribing the nausea pills, which helped me out, but I was still throwing up. And then from there, it was just like a whole bunch of stuff. But fast forward to today, like I said, I don't know how far along. I go tomorrow to find out. If you follow me on Facebook, I don't tweet, but if you follow me on Facebook, I do kind of update. So yeah, I did find out that I'm having a little girl. So we don't know what we're gonna name her yet. We have 2 names in mind, and I feel like my name should take the lead, because he has the last name. So but whatever. But no, for anybody who knows me, they know I'm natural. I did not perm my hair. I did get my hair blown out and flat iron for the first time in 3 years, girl. And I didn't think it was gonna turn out as good as it did. These edges could use a little work, but I like it. But I am trying to do I'm trying to stay weaveless for 6 months. So I'm trying to do that, and yeah, that's what's been going on with me. I am so sorry for the lack of videos, guys. Like, I really do apologize. And I do want to start getting out there so people get to know who I am. I know, like, sometimes I talk and people are like, you're really funny, and I'm like, okay, but that's just how I am. But I did want to try to let you guys know, I did not stop making YouTube videos, never. I did not just, I'm okay, there's nothing wrong, just that I had a baby girl. I got knocked up, and dealing with all of that, and doctor's appointments, work, so thank you guys. And I hope you guys check out the tutorial for this look, because I think it's pretty hot. And happy Valentine's Day, happy belated Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Chinese New Year, all the holidays I missed because I was, you know, I was dealing with some stuff. So thank you guys, and that's me clearing my name. So if anybody wanted to know what I was doing, what I'm at. Oh my God, I have 325 subscribers. I have to do a contest. I want to do a contest, not even like just a giveaway for my subscribers, where people have subscribed to me. I'm like so excited. Like I don't know where, if you guys have subscribed to me, you're a new subscriber, tell me where you're coming from, because I'm getting like a flood of people and I don't know how you guys are seeing me. I want to, you know, I want to interact. If you know, if you don't know, I have a Facebook. You guys, I'm always on Facebook. If you guys want to meet up with me there, talk to me, it's Neek Ford, N-E-E-K Ford. Just let me know that you're from YouTube, because I had got a friend request from somebody in jail, girl. And yeah, I could see that he was in jail, like in prison. Like I could see the prison uniform. Okay, so just let me know where you guys are from, and we can meet up there. My camera doesn't have any more time on it, so that means I have to delete some stuff. But I will see you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, because I'm doing more videos.